What's up, everybody? Golden Eagle Eye here, and we are back for some more Free Map Friday on Colonist.io. Free Map Friday Catan, and this week is Black Forest. And as you can see, there are all wood resources kind of in the middle of this hexagon, and all wood ports. And then all of the other resources are kind of hidden behind these fogged tiles. As your road touches a fogged tile, it reveals the tile and you get that resource. But then you have to settle on that resource in order to um, uh, gain those resources once it's rolled. So we got the third pick here. Blue did the right thing. You always want to settle on the port first so that you can maximize your resources for your second pick. I understand why Black did this because the 859 is very good. You got the wheat for revealing it, but now you're only going to get 2 resources for your second pick. Total of 3 versus if you settle on the port first, you get the 3 wood. Plus, if you're able to point the road out, you get that 4th unknown resource. So we obviously only have a few minutes here. So I think it's just this 610 on the port. It could have been this 610 as well. That was actually probably better. Because then you get to settle on the 9 rather than the 4. So that's a misplay by me for sure. We kind of ran out of time there. But yeah, definitely this 610, point up, and then your other road, you settle hopefully on this 910 and whatever that is. So again, red making a mistake there as well. With only getting the 2 resources plus the wheat. I think maybe for us it's the 694, doubling up on this 6. We settle here, double up on that 4. I don't really see anything else. We kind of wanted to settle on this 8510, but I think the 694 is kind of the next best. Makes us kind of blockable, but I don't know. I think it's fine. Man, all wheat tiles getting revealed here. Pretty crazy. Wow, blue or black does not settle on the wood port. That's a misplay for sure. And they've played a lot of games with a pretty decent win rate. So I don't know what they're doing there. It's probably me here. I can see, yeah. That's tough. Very annoying. So I like red setup. Probably the best. That's just purely based on the wood starting positions. But again, seems like really blue and I were the only ones that kind of knew what we were doing. If you're red, settle here first and then take this as your second pick. Then you get the 4 resources rather than 3. Very good spot, expansion spot there for blue. Wow, and they get the 12 to roll. Pretty crazy. That's a big block. We needed to not get robbed there so we could at least have built a road. Blue rolls another 7. It shouldn't be me here. Or no, sorry, it's not a 7, it's an 11. I don't know why. Sometimes the dice rolls sound slightly different when it is a 7, and I actually didn't even look at the numbers. I just heard the sound and thought it was a 7. So blue's going with the approach of just build roads, try to uncover and gain those resources as you uncover them, um, and then try to look for the best spot to settle. Not a horrible strategy. Wow, that's an insane expansion spot. It's 4 wood that we've missed out on. And we haven't gotten any of the other rolls. The 9-4-10 hasn't rolled yet. So definitely us getting stole from and blocked there has set us back a lot. This might be an annoying game. One thing I didn't mention is the discard limit is 8, and the game is to 13 as opposed to 10. Just because it is pretty easy to get settle spots and, you know, get road and all those things. Like points are pretty easy. Man, that's 6 wood. Unreal. Okay, that's a really good spot for us. 8 wood. Like we'd have a settle spot now. And we'd be getting brick. Brick is going to be a very important resource for us to get there so we can just expand, right? So annoying. Rolled that 7 early on and I think it was like the first roll. Yeah, literally the first roll. So annoying. And it hasn't rolled since then. Huge, huge setback for us. Especially for us because we're kind of relying on that. Red, not so much. They're on the 8, the 5, the 10, doubled up on the 10s. What? Blue moved the robber onto their own spot. I'm at a loss there. We probably should have held there instead of trading because all those resources are valuable. Played the knight on to themselves. What am I playing? Okay, I mean, blue, black, and red seem to be a little clueless here. So again, this is just a casual game. So you know, it's not necessarily like we're playing the most competitive players, but I mean, we looked at blue already, though, right? They played. Oh no, blue is very new. Okay, so that makes sense. Who were we looking at before? Black? Yeah, black played a bunch. Let's look at red as well. Yeah, red. I mean, you know, 440 games. It's a lot of games. We played hundreds. That's a decent amount. Okay, so now we should be a little bit more unlocked here. The nice thing about us being so close here is that we can really contend for road. Red's not going to connect. Black's not really going to connect. I would even argue blue. Why? That's every time you stole from me, blue. Hurts, man. There we go. There we go. I mean, honestly, we are in a decent spot now. I guess let's just come out here. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay. I would like to get up to this 6-9 and whatever that is. Hopefully it's like a pretty good sheep. I mean, you can be really unlucky and get 3s, 11s, and stuff like that. So it'd be really nice if we can get some good higher numbers here on these resources. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So that 6 is going to be really important for us. So we can kind of maneuver. Nah, nah. Yeah, so let's take the opportunity to get up here. Excellent. Okay. So we're in a really good spot now. Really good spot. I think what we can do is once we settle here, we'll settle here and then kind of come around here and try to build around this. Now, the way our roads are currently, dude, what is blue doing? At least they're leaving us alone. I mean, we all have a bunch of wood. Why are you trading wood? And actually, we all have access to wheat, so that's not a good trade. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Um, wow. I need an 8 here, and we can city. Once we get a city in our hands, we're laughing. I know it's really good to city the wood. I may just city the 695. I don't know. We'll see. The 694 is really good for us. That's probably what we do. I mean, we do have the city in hand right now. I'd rather not 2 for 1 though. We are on the 8. I'd rather just settle on it. There it is. Let's just take a gander. Beautiful. Alright, we can chill now. We need that. Big 7 out. You know what? Like, we'll settle here on... Bro. Black is on 6. Why me? Man, that hurts. Alright, well, we got the settle. I am curious, though, because this 6 and 8 next to each other, I'm really curious to see if this is a better number. I'd be okay with sacrificing a road there. Yeah, man, we'd be balling right now if that 6 wasn't unblocked. Or that 6 wasn't blocked, rather. Bro, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Oh, man. That one hurts. Definitely hitting black here. Okay. Let's take a peek. Bad choice. At least now we know. Okay, we hit... Red should be smart here. We've kind of table talked a little bit. Dude. What the hell's going on here? I don't get it. What's going on with this lobby? Guys, I'm not winning. Oh, this is brutal, man. Make the right choice. Bro. I mean, I do, but like, I've just been absolutely slaughtered all game. crazy. Yo, black, why don't you just two for... Oh, black doesn't have... I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Works for me. Basically, it gets me a free wood. That's so funny. Black is... See, black should be focusing then on getting a port. I don't understand why he's not getting a port. Um... We need to get on this. We need to maybe start popping some devs here, man. Who's our big... I think it is black. We'll hit black. Beautiful. Pop the dev. That's nice. I think we pop another dev here. Okay. So, we've got the one more settle spot. And then we do need to connect here. So settle spot for 7, connect for 9, and then we need 4 more points. We'll just clear our hand here. It's good. So I think we yop for... Oh my god. That's a big mono. It actually doesn't hurt us that much because we had only just rolled the 2. But it's pretty impactful for them. Was that 4? Yeah, we get a lot on 4s now. So as far as city locations, I'm thinking we've got the 1 there, 2, 3, 4, and then we should be pretty golden. Nice. I will take this now. Okay. I guess that's it. So we can build 4 more roads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Huge. Okay, so one more 8, and we've got the excuse me, the next city. Wow. So I think we just use our resources here, max out road. I think that's fine. And low key, there's only been 3 nights played, so I mean, technically we could still get army here, but I'd rather just city settle. Um, yeah, this is fine. 2, go 3, 4. I think at this point we city this 8. No, we'll city over here. I feel like this 8 just becomes a target now. Red uses an aggressive knight and blocks the 6. It's like, okay, I'm still on the 9, 4, 3. It's just annoying more than anything. But we do have road locked, so that's good. We only need 2 more points. Which, at this point, it's just city settle. Kind of looking like red's our enemy here now. That's a big 5. Got the trade from the bot. Gonna hit red here. That's our city. Okay. That's our settle. So as long as we don't 7 out here, we should be in a really good spot. I think we got it either way. All we need is 4. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, we'll just go here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What do we have? 24 cards there at the end. Resource stats. Let me see. Does it show? I mean, red got a lot of resources too. What is this? Resource gained by rolling dice. Yeah, red got a lot there. Oh no, that's us. That's us. So yeah, we had the most resources. Total resource loss. I don't know what that means. But yeah, we had by far the most resource. Resource gained by robbing, only 3. Resource gained by using development cards. Yeah, it was just the op. By trading. We really didn't trade a lot. I don't remember getting that. Did we have to 7 out? I guess maybe we did. Got robbed 7 times there. Does trading count for porting? There's got to be porting, right? Okay. So, yeah, pretty good for us. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is Black Forest. I always kind of like it. If you play like Cities and Knights on this map, it actually gets really insane. To get your what is that science progress going, pretty wild. Um, I recommend it if you can. But just in general, as far as like a casual, chill game, it's fun. It's not your typical Catan, right? Like, definitely, obviously, a lot less competitive, but it's just super fun. And, you usually guaranteed a pretty decent setup, kind of to start. There's usually like some. This time around, the options weren't like fantastic. Sometimes there's like 2 or 3 of these like 895, 695 kind of combos that are around the outside that you can get for your I mean, you should be getting for your second settlement. Again, for the players that aren't used to this, always, always, always settle on a wood port first, and then make your second settlement somewhere kind of along here, somewhere where you can point your road to flip over one of these fog tiles. That is the meta. That's the strat. But yeah, there's RNG. Obviously, you pick your spots on the spot, but where you are on the board, or rather where these higher pip tiles are on the outside, completely random. We did get pretty lucky there at the end, flipping over the 2 8s, the 6, even a nice 5 here, this other 6, all very good for us. And, very powerful once you can get into some pretty decent brick. And you could see we had all the brick, Red and I, on this side. These guys were kind of struggling. I mean, this area wasn't really opened up till the end by Black, but like only Black being on this 5 initially, and it took them a while to settle on there. I feel like Blue didn't have anything. Um, yeah, it just allowed us to expand very easily. Um, so yeah, happy with that. Hope you all enjoyed it too. Free Bet Friday. We'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.